Have you ever looked in the mirror after a hair color change and felt something was just off? Maybe it dulled your glow or highlighted lines you hadn't noticed before. If you're over 60, choosing the right hair color isn't just about style, it's a game changer for how radiant and confident you feel. Welcome, beautiful soul, to a journey that celebrates your wisdom and vibrance. Today, we're diving into 3 hair colors that can unintentionally age you and 3 that will make you shine like never before. Why watch until the end? You'll uncover secrets to unlock a look that's polished, modern, and totally you. Hair color is more than a choice. It's a reflection of your life's chapters. After 60, your skin tone and features evolve, and the wrong shade can drain your energy, while the right one can brighten your face and boost your confidence without chasing youth. In this video, you'll discover practical tips to avoid common mistakes, like jet black's harsh contrast or platinum's high-maintenance pitfalls, and embrace flattering shades like chocolate brown or salt and pepper elegance. We'll share stylist-approved advice to enhance your natural beauty, save time on upkeep, and feel empowered every day. Plus, you'll hear why these choices resonate emotionally, helping you feel vibrant and authentic. Stick around to learn how a simple color shift can light up your reflection and your spirit, because you deserve to glow boldly at every age. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Part 1. 3 hair colors that age you. 1. Jet black, the silent saboteur of softness and youth. Let's dive into a topic that many women over 60 can relate to: the choice of hair color and how it affects the way we see ourselves. Jet black, a color that many of us have turned to throughout the years, often feels like the safest and most timeless option. It promises to cover grays completely, and in some ways, it even gives off a certain strength. You might think it makes you look younger, more vibrant, and full of life, but unfortunately, the truth is more complicated than that. And I want to speak to you directly. Jet black hair is not your best friend as you age. It can do more harm than good. You see, as we grow older, our skin naturally loses some of its warmth and elasticity. These changes are a part of the beautiful journey of life, but they also mean that the way we relate to color shifts. Jet black, with its intense, stark contrast, doesn't work with those changes. It works against them. It accentuates the very things we might not want highlighted, like the fine lines around our eyes, the deepening shadows that form around our mouth, and the wrinkles that once felt invisible. Instead of enhancing the softness of our features, jet black hair draws attention to them in a way that can feel harsh and unflattering. It deepens every shadow on your face, and those once soft, glowing contours can become lost in a sea of dark intensity. I get it. There's this belief that jet black makes us look younger, that it covers those pesky grays and brings us back to our younger selves. But in reality, it can often age you more than you think. When you see yourself with jet black hair, you might notice how fatigued you look, how the light seems to get swallowed up by the dark color, creating an almost lifeless effect. Rather than bringing radiance to your face, it can create a stark contrast that clashes with the natural elegance you've gained over the years. It's as though the color is fighting against the glow that time has given you. And that's heartbreaking, isn't it? To feel like something you've chosen to look your best is causing you to look tired and older than you feel inside? There's also the issue of dimension. As we age, our hair naturally thins, and that's okay. It's just part of the process, and it doesn't take away from your beauty. But jet black hair doesn't help with this at all. Instead of adding vibrancy and movement, it flattens your hair. It absorbs the light instead of reflecting it, making your locks appear heavier and less lively. This is especially true if your hair has lost some of its thickness. Jet black can make that flatness even more pronounced, which only emphasizes the very thing you're trying to mask. It feels like the color, which you thought would make you feel youthful, is weighing you down. I can't tell you how many times I've seen women after they've dyed their hair jet black. They look in the mirror, and something just feels off, even though the color is perfect in coverage. Do you know that feeling? That subtle discomfort, that sensation that tells you something isn't quite right? It's your intuition, your inner wisdom, telling you that you deserve a color that enhances your beauty rather than diminishes it. It's a sign that you need something that complements the radiance that has grown with age. So, what can you try instead? Let me suggest a few alternatives that will make your features pop with vitality without sacrificing sophistication. Consider a soft black or a deep chocolate brown, both with warm undertones. These colors still offer rich coverage, but they reflect light more gently and create a softer, more flattering contrast. These hues will complement the natural changes in your skin tone, giving you a youthful glow without being overwhelming. Even adding a hint of warm highlights, like dark caramel or a touch of bronze, can bring life and warmth back into your face, enhancing your features with a touch of radiance that jet black could never do. Choosing not to go with jet black hair is not about giving up the fight against age. It's about embracing the beauty you've cultivated over a lifetime. It's about working with your natural beauty, not against it. You've earned that elegance, that grace, and it deserves to shine, not be hidden under a harsh color. Allow yourself to glow with the colors that best reflect who you are today. Trust me, your soul will thank you for it. 2. Light blonde or platinum. Bright but not always right. We've all heard it before. Blondes have more fun. There's no denying that blonde hair can carry a sense of playfulness and youthfulness, making it an appealing option, especially in our younger years. If you have naturally fair skin, it can feel like the perfect match. But for women over 60, light blonde or platinum hues can often be a rather misleading choice, one that can leave us feeling less vibrant than we'd hoped. So why does blonde hair lose its charm as we age? As time passes, our skin changes, shedding the rosy undertones that once gave us that fresh, healthy glow. Suddenly, cool-toned blondes, like icy platinum, light ash, or bright golden shades, can drain color from your complexion. Instead of radiating a youthful warmth, these shades can leave you looking washed out, pale, or even perpetually tired. But it doesn't stop there. Blonde hair, particularly lighter shades, often reveals imperfections rather than concealing them. Instead of lighting up your face, it can cast a shadow on uneven skin tones, age spots, and fine lines, leaving your skin looking uneven and tired. What was once a fun and vibrant choice can quickly become high-maintenance, unforgiving, and surprisingly dull, especially as the color fades or turns brassy with time. The reality is that blonde hair can start to feel more like a chore than a joy as you battle to keep it looking fresh and lively. Then there's the damage factor. Achieving that light blonde or platinum shade typically involves some form of bleaching or lifting the color, a process that can be incredibly harsh on more mature hair. This adds stress to already fragile strands, leading to dryness, breakage, and a lack of shine, issues that many of us are already managing without adding more to the mix. It's an emotional journey, watching your hair lose its luster, and you start to question whether it's worth the toll. Even if you've always been drawn to light, bright colors, it's important to remember that your hair color should complement your skin tone, not compete with it. When your blonde hair starts to feel like it's wearing you, rather than you confidently wearing it, that's a big red flag that it might be time to reconsider. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. So, what's the alternative? Try a warm beige blonde, honey blonde, or even a soft golden brown. These tones can bring a gentle light to your face, offering a more natural, flattering glow. Better yet, consider a blend of low lights and highlights that infuse your hair with subtle brightness and dimension, creating a fuller, shinier look without the harsh contrasts. These shades make you feel more radiant, while still maintaining that effortless, natural beauty. Being blonde can still be fun, of course. The key is to let your hair evolve with you, to embrace a style that enhances your natural beauty without overwhelming it. Age gracefully, and let your hair reflect the wisdom and vibrancy you carry within. 3. Deep burgundy or purple red, bold but overbearing. Let's dive into the world of deep reds. Burgundy, wine, plum, and those rich, purple-tinted hues. They may seem daring, edgy, and full of personality, but for women over 60, these colors can often work against you rather than for you. While these shades might have once felt like a statement of creativity or boldness, they tend to clash with the skin's natural aging process. What once was an empowering choice can, over time, transform into a challenge for your complexion. As we age, our skin undergoes changes, becoming thinner, more delicate, and sometimes more prone to uneven tones or discoloration. Deep, red-based colors like burgundy reflect such strong undertones that they tend to accentuate these changes. The result? Instead of complementing your natural beauty, they can make your face appear blotchy or ruddy, as though it's been artificially flushed. And if you prefer a more low-maintenance approach to makeup, this is where it gets tricky. These intense colors can give an almost too much effect, especially when you're not wearing makeup every day. And it doesn't stop there. These deep reds fade quickly, always leaving behind a dull, washed-out residue that takes away from the vitality of your hair. Far from the vibrant hue you envisioned, what you're left with is a lackluster, lifeless look that screams outdated rather than timeless. If you're like me, after 60, the last thing you want is to be caught in a constant cycle of touch-ups just to maintain a look that no longer serves you. The reality is, deep reds demand upkeep. If you don't stay on top of regular coloring, those gorgeous burgundy shades lose their shine and transform into a patchy, uneven mess that highlights thinning areas or rough textures. The truth is, after 60, we deserve hair that feels natural, flattering, and requires minimal effort. We don't need a high-drama color demanding constant care to stay halfway decent. Instead, why not consider something more effortless and complementary? Think about a warm brown with subtle copper undertones or a soft auburn, colors that enhance your skin tone, catch the light, and give you a glow without overwhelming your face. A neutral brown base, accented with soft, reddish highlights, can also offer the warmth and personality of red while keeping it low maintenance and fresh. Red can be fabulous at any age, but like all things in life, it's about finding that delicate balance. It's about choosing what works best for you, what enhances your natural beauty without overshadowing it. And after 60, embracing what feels effortlessly flattering should be the priority. Life doesn't need to be high maintenance, and neither should our hair. Part 2. 3 hair colors that make you look radiant. 1. Chocolate brown with soft copper undertones, warmth, sophistication, and instant glow. Choosing the right hair color after 60 can feel like a delicate balancing act between embracing your age and keeping that radiant spark of youthful energy alive. And let me tell you, there's nothing quite as timeless and flattering as chocolate brown with soft copper undertones. It's the type of color that doesn't shout for attention but quietly whispers elegance, offering a soft, sophisticated glow that enhances your natural beauty. When you wear this shade, it doesn't just color your hair, it refreshes your entire vibe, sending the message, "I've still got it," all while staying beautifully understated. What makes this color so wonderful, you ask? As we age, our skin loses some of its youthful glow, and it's only natural to notice a bit of dullness or unevenness creeping in. Maybe the rosy glow that once came so easily fades, or your complexion starts to look a little cooler than it used to. The magic of chocolate brown with copper undertones is that it subtly reintroduces the warmth that time may have quietly taken away. This isn't just about hair color. It's about adding a touch of vibrancy back to your face, creating a youthful radiance that feels like an invitation to smile. Unlike harsh, dark shades like jet black or deep, overpowering browns, chocolate brown is warm, inviting, and perfectly soft. It doesn't overpower your face. It frames it with grace, giving you a balanced, natural look that feels comfortable and stylish. The copper highlights gently reflect light, subtly brightening your complexion and offering a radiant, almost ethereal glow. It's like a built-in filter for your skin, leaving you looking fresh and radiant without ever feeling too flashy. This shade works particularly well if you have hazel, brown, or green eyes. The warm undertones bring those eye colors to life, making them pop and adding an extra depth to your gaze. And perhaps most importantly, this color is the perfect bridge between natural and polished. It never looks as though you're trying too hard to look younger. Rather, it exudes an effortless confidence, a sense of ease that says, I'm comfortable in my skin, and I'm owning it. As we get older, hair maintenance becomes a bigger concern. We don't want to spend hours in the salon every few weeks, especially when we're looking for something that feels manageable. Chocolate brown with copper undertones is perfect in this regard. It's incredibly forgiving when it grows out. If you have naturally medium brown hair or some gray strands, this shade blends beautifully. The copper highlights don't demand perfection. Instead, they fade gracefully over time, leaving you with a natural, glowing transition that doesn't shout for attention. It's a calm and lovely reminder that, like you, your beauty doesn't need to rush. It evolves naturally. And, oh, the dimension this color creates. Whether your hair is thick or thin, curly or straight, this combination adds fullness and life to your locks. For thinner hair, those soft copper accents can give it volume and texture, making it appear fuller and more vibrant. For curly hair, the coppery tones catch the light, adding movement and playfulness to your curls. For straight hair, the shade creates a sleek, polished look with a glossy, rich finish that speaks to health and vitality. If your face has changed over the years, perhaps become a bit thinner or more angular, this color helps bring back a sense of balance and vitality. The darker chocolate base can gently elongate the face, while the copper tones soften and round out sharper features, creating a harmonious, youthful appearance. It's as if this color whispers a message to your reflection. You are glowing, you are vibrant, and you have an inner warmth that's only deepened with time. Emotionally, this color brings with it a sense of calm confidence. It doesn't scream youth, but it subtly exudes a warmth that makes you feel comfortable in your skin. Hair color, after all, is not just about how we look, it's about how we feel when we look at ourselves. Chocolate brown with copper undertones tells the world, I am living life fully. I've embraced every year, every wrinkle, and every laugh line. And I still shine. For many women who switch to this shade, the transformation is not about looking younger, it's about looking better. It's about revealing the woman you've become, someone wiser, more grounded, and full of grace. But don't get me wrong, this is still the woman who laughs deeply, loves fiercely, and glows from the inside out. This color helps you embrace your age, wear it proudly, and still exude joy and radiance. Want tips for achieving the perfect chocolate brown with copper undertones? When you sit down with your stylist, ask for a base color that's a rich medium to dark chocolate, with soft copper lowlights or gentle baby lights. Be sure to ask for a seamless blend that adds dimension, not contrast, creating a balanced, harmonious look. If you've started to see some gray, blending that with the chocolate tone can be a beautiful way to ease into this shade. Add copper tones toward the ends or around the face for a sun-kissed effect that feels fresh and natural. Finally, keeping your hair shining between salon visits is easy. Use a color-safe shampoo that enhances warm tones, one with copper or red pigments, and consider a gloss treatment every once in a while to maintain that glowing shine. This is a low-maintenance, low-stress color choice that makes you feel beautiful without demanding constant attention. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Remember, beauty doesn't always come from bold, flashy changes. Sometimes, it's the softest warmth that can light up a room and make you fall in love with the woman staring back at you in the mirror. Chocolate brown with copper undertones isn't just a color. It's a celebration of you, your journey, your vibrancy, and your strength. 2. Salt and pepper elegance. Natural grace with a modern twist. For decades, society has imposed an unrealistic standard on women, telling us that gray hair is something to hide, to be ashamed of, or to fight against. We've been conditioned to believe that aging means fading, that our beauty is somehow diminished with each silver strand that appears. But times are changing. The definition of beauty is evolving, and more women are stepping into their power by embracing their natural hair color, including those gorgeous, silver strands. The salt and pepper look is leading the charge, a stunning blend of gray and dark tones that not only celebrates aging but transforms it into a fashion statement. This is not a look that fades into the background. It shines with authenticity, radiating confidence and a modern, timeless elegance. Why does salt and pepper hair work so beautifully after 60? As we age, our bodies undergo a multitude of changes. Our skin, our eyes, our hair. The rich pigments of youth start to fade, but this doesn't mean we need to chase artificial colors to feel beautiful. Salt and pepper tones often blend effortlessly with mature skin, creating a natural, harmonious balance that feels grounded and true to who we are. It's a style that works with your hair's natural evolution, rather than against it. There's a power in embracing the beauty of this transition, rather than fighting it. One of the most liberating aspects of the salt and pepper look is that it requires no constant upkeep. Gone are the days of battling with root regrowth, constantly reapplying dye, and scheduling endless salon appointments. Instead, you allow your natural silver and dark strands to coexist gracefully, with a little blending or toning to give it that extra polish. It's not just about convenience, it's about owning your journey, celebrating the life you've lived, and showing the world who you truly are. Women who embrace this style often find that they are perceived differently. Confident, stylish, and unapologetically self-assured. It's a look that boldly declares, "I know who I am, and I love where I am in life." There's a sense of freedom that comes with letting go of societal pressures to look young. You stop trying to hide your gray, and instead, you start embracing it, highlighting it, and even enhancing it. It's not just about the way you look. It's about how you feel when you look in the mirror. There's an emotional shift from feeling pressured to maintain a certain appearance to simply enjoying the person staring back at you. For many women, transitioning to gray is a deeply empowering experience. No longer bound by the cycle of dying, they begin to feel more authentic, more in tune with themselves, and far more confident. The emotional power of going gray intentionally is immeasurable. There's something incredibly freeing about no longer having to hide the truth of who you are. When you stop coloring to cover and start coloring to enhance, the transformation is profound. Suddenly, your salon visits aren't about damage control, they're about self-care. You're not worried about regrowth or fading dye. Instead, you're focused on what makes you feel beautiful, vibrant, and real. Many women say they feel more confident and empowered after making the conscious decision to embrace their natural hair. They stop worrying about the gray and begin to embrace the wisdom and strength it represents. Salt and pepper hair isn't just a color. It's a celebration of life, of resilience, and of the beauty of aging. It can soften the appearance of fine lines and enhance your skin's natural glow. With the right cut and care, it can look effortlessly chic and sophisticated, never neglected, always polished. To make this look shine, you need to embrace the idea of intentional gray. This means working with a stylist who understands how to shape and tone your hair, ensuring it looks vibrant and healthy, not just like hair that's been grown out. If you're thinking of rocking the salt and pepper look, here are a few tips to keep it fresh. Ask your stylist to blend your natural grays with lowlights or toners that complement your skin tone. Cooler complexions may benefit from silvery grays, while warmer tones might be enhanced by subtle taupe or soft beige shades. A silver gloss or violet toner can help remove any unwanted yellowing, leaving your hair with a cool, radiant shine. When it comes to cuts, think about a sleek bob, soft layers, or even a pixie, something that adds structure and movement, making your gray hair look intentional and fresh, not unkempt. Maintenance is key to keeping your salt and pepper hair looking its best. Silver-enhancing shampoos or purple conditioners can help maintain brightness, ensuring your gray doesn't turn dull or yellow. And, of course, you can experiment with makeup and accessories to elevate the look even further. Bold glasses, statement earrings, or a daring red lip can bring out the elegance in your natural beauty. Salt and pepper hair isn't about giving up. It's about standing out. Far from being dull or outdated, this look is incredibly stylish and fashion-forward. Ironically, it's the younger generation that's now paying good money to dye their hair gray, imitating the very look that women over 60 are embracing naturally. When done right, salt and pepper hair can be elegant, sophisticated, and surprisingly youthful. Not in the sense of trying to look younger, but in the sense of feeling vibrant, alive, and completely yourself. Salt and pepper aren't just colors, they're a lifestyle. It's the quiet, confident beauty of a woman who's no longer trying to turn back time. Instead, she knows that her best years are still unfolding, beautifully and boldly. And with every silver strand, she's owning her story and showing the world that beauty doesn't have an expiration date. It only grows more powerful with age. 3. Cool ash brown with smoky highlights. Subtle drama, timeless style. If you're someone who desires a style that balances elegance with a touch of dramatic flair, then cool ash brown with smoky highlights may be your perfect match. This color combination is not only modern and chic, but it also exudes an air of sophistication that can enhance any look, especially for women over 60 who want to feel both timeless and contemporary. It offers the perfect harmony, richness and depth without overwhelming the senses. For many, it's a refreshing alternative to the often high-maintenance blondes or warmer browns that can sometimes feel a bit tired or dated. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. What makes cool ash brown truly stand out as a hidden gem? Let's talk about that. Ash brown is a unique, cool-toned, muted shade of brown, with subtle gray undertones that lend it a refined, sophisticated base. If you're someone who prefers a cooler palette over warm reds or golden hues, then this shade will speak to you. It allows you to embrace dimension and vibrancy without the heaviness that certain other shades can bring. As we age, we start to notice that warm tones, especially orange or brassy hues, can clash with our skin's changing tone. They can leave us looking tired, uneven, or older than we feel. But the cool, soft elegance of ash brown does exactly the opposite. It creates contrast, yes, but without any harshness. It beautifully softens your features and imparts a sleek, polished feel to your hair that will make you feel effortlessly chic. Pairing ash brown with smoky, soft gray highlights adds another layer of beauty to this already stunning look. It gives you that intentional current vibe without overdoing it, making this style undeniably age-appropriate. It's sophisticated, understated, yet still has just the right amount of edge to feel fashion-forward. The beauty of this look also lies in how it beautifully blends gray regrowth. For women who are beginning to go gray but aren't quite ready to embrace full silver just yet, this combination is a wonderful low-maintenance option that still allows you to maintain your individuality. One of the things I love most about this color is its versatility. You can completely tailor the intensity of the ash or the placement of the smoky highlights to reflect your personality. If you prefer something more subtle, you can keep the ash brown as the dominant shade, only adding a few face-framing smoky strands to keep it fresh and light. But if you crave something with a bit more drama, you can go bolder, adding chunky smoky highlights or a balayage effect for a modern, lived-in look that feels both effortless and edgy. This color combo also works beautifully with different cuts and styles. Whether you're rocking a sleek bob, a soft shag, or layered cuts, this shade gives your hair added depth, movement, and an undeniable sense of flow. And because the overall tone is neutral, you'll find that it pairs effortlessly with everything in your wardrobe, whether you're donning soft pastels, rich jewel tones, or timeless monochrome looks. As much as cool ash brown and smoky highlights are low maintenance in many ways, they still require a little care to keep them looking fresh. To maintain the coolness of the tones and prevent any unwanted brassiness, using blue or purple shampoos is a must. These products will neutralize any warm undertones and keep your color looking crisp. And of course, heat styling should always be done with protection. These tones truly shine best when your hair is healthy and glossy. I also recommend a toning gloss treatment every 6 to 8 weeks to keep those highlights vibrant and boost shine. Finally, let's talk about the cut. No matter how stunning the color, it's the shape that makes it shine. A beautiful, flattering cut is essential to showcase your new color to its fullest potential. So, don't skimp on regular trims. Choose a style that lifts your face and adds balance. Because what this color represents is exactly that, a graceful energy with a spark of modern vitality. Cool ash brown with smoky highlights is a reminder that, yes, we may age, but that doesn't mean we have to lose our edge. It's a color that says, I'm mature, I'm elegant, but I'm still full of life, passion, and style. So, what have you learned so far? Whether it's the timeless elegance of cool ash brown with smoky highlights, or how to effortlessly blend style with age-appropriate sophistication, there's so much to consider when choosing a hair color that not only suits your personality but enhances your natural beauty. I hope you feel inspired to embrace these colors and techniques that make you feel confident and vibrant, no matter your age. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you're excited to bring into your life? Whether it's trying out a new hair color, embracing a more low-maintenance style, or simply learning how to care for your hair as you age, drop your thoughts in the comments below this video. If you liked this video, please leave your comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content that helps you look and feel your best at every stage of life. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Stay fabulous!